What up, dope? What up, dope? Man, it is motherfucking hot out here in fucking LA, so y'all excuse me and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Got my towel and shit with me because it's kind of hot out this bitch, so I like to sip a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm more of a weed smoker than a drinker, but I do drink a little bit, and so, you know, y'all already know I'm a Detroiter born and raised, baby, but I'm out here on this West Coast, so got a little bit of Snoop Dogg today. My first time trying it out, so we gonna see how this tastes up in here. Yeah, yeah. I think that motherfucker was ready, wasn't it? Yeah, that was not planned at all. That was not motherfucking planned. So, but I wanted something cold, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. It's too motherfucking hot out here right now for some hard ass liquor and shit right now. So it's either cold beer or some cold wine and shit. So we went with the cold wine, man. Let's see what it tastes like. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, man, check it out. What up, doe? It's your boy, the Detroit bad boy himself. What other nicknames I got? We don't worry about those right now. It's the Detroit bad boy, Big Trey himself. For y'all that don't know me, you know what I'm saying? As you can see, this is my first video on my new channel. I come from the bodybuilding world. Now I'm in the porn industry, if I can say that on YouTube. Been in the porn industry for 4 years now. It's been a fun ride, man. It's been a fun ride. So I figured I would make this YouTube channel so fans can reach out to me even more. I can have my industry friends on here, all types of shit. Y'all gonna see interviews. Watch this shit, man. Watch me travel. All the other side of the porn world is what you gonna see on this channel. As y'all know, this is YouTube, so I can't, like, you know what I'm saying, post a lot of the nudity shit. None of that's gonna be posted on here. You're gonna see all that behind the scenes stuff on here. Just me being me, keeping it raw. You know, I just took the glasses off now. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here at the bar. You know what I mean? This is my bar in the garage right now, so that's why it's a little hot. Like I said, it's hot out here in LA. But today's episode, let me stop all the mumbling and shit. Today's episode, believe it or not, I know you already seen the title, is how to get in the porn industry. It's a question I get asked a lot from fans and people all over the world. How do you get in the porn industry? Well, man, there is no one way into this shit, to be honest with you. There is no one way into this shit. There's so many different ways into this industry that I can't just give you one way. So I'm gonna break down a couple of different ways to help people out there that want to get into the industry. To be honest with you, what I would tell you is, like, if don't jump into this shit just because you want to be a little humper or something. You know what I'm saying? Don't jump into it just because you have a fantasy of sleeping with a porn star. Don't jump into it for all the wrong reasons. Basically, because this industry will chew your ass up and spit you the fuck out. Like, for real, it will chew you up and spit you out. It's not the friendliest industry. You would think it is because it's got to do with sex and all of that shit, but it's not the friendliest industry, man. You got to be built for this shit. I mean, especially to survive in it. Like, it's easy to get in it, but it's a lot harder to survive it. I've been in it for 4 years, and I've seen so many people, like, come and go in my 4 years and shit, man. Like, you wouldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just boom, 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 boom. And I'm sitting there like, damn, like, how many people still left in the class that I came in with? Like, without saying no names, I can only count like maybe 2 or 3. And I'm talking male and female talents. So it's not the easiest industry to survive in. But back to what the title is, how to get in the porn industry. You can always go the old school route, which is like mail, email, whatever you want to call it now. You know what I'm saying? First thing you want to do is try to get some photos. Find you a good photographer. Get you some agency photos made. Get those things out into the emails and to different agencies. And basically, like, Go on Google, whatever you need to do, and find out modeling agencies, adult modeling agencies, and email them. That's the number one way to get into this. Be honest with you guys, it's gonna be a lot harder for you to get into the industry. It's not easy for men to get into this. Another thing I want to say I'll say for another episode too is like it's a reason why you see a lot of the same guys shooting over and over for companies. You think about how many people are in the world, but you only see a few of us in mainstream. You know what I'm saying? A few of us doing different scenes and there's a reason behind that. Like I said, I'll get into that in another episode. I won't get too deep into that, but it's a reason behind it. I didn't know that reason when I was just a fan myself, just watching the shit. You know, I was just like anybody else, like, man, why the fuck they got the same guys and all this shit? But once you get in it, you realize why. It's like, yeah, this shit ain't for everybody. This shit is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Damn, it's hot out this motherfucker, man. But I wanted to make sure I made this video for y'all, so I'm not even gonna fucking worry about this fucking heat right now. Other ways to get into this industry. It's a different game now. Like I said, the number one is emailing the agencies and the companies, especially the agencies. Email those agencies. But number two way is it's a new world now. You can be an independent porn star your fucking self now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, get on those different platforms. I'm not gonna say any of those names as well too. You're gonna do your research on yourself on that because, like I said, I'm on YouTube right now, so I'm not about to say the pages of the people that YouTube might have beef with or anything like that. I don't want to get my page canceled already in the first episode. So, but I'm sure anybody out there, if you're looking up this video, if you search this out, then you already know the other platforms to use, okay? Use those platforms, build your own brand. Because if you can build your own brand, and it doesn't have to be a big brand, it doesn't have to be up there with like my homegirl Kazumi or something like that. You don't have to be at that level, which is going to be very hard for you to get to that level anyway. But once you get it established, it's going to be easier for you to collab with other talents. And then from there, you can work your way into getting into it mainstream. Because it's a difference now. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you have mainstream and you have what we call content creators. A content creator is someone that, or the definition of what we think in the industry. A content creator is somebody who's never been on a mainstream set, pretty much. It's a huge difference from like setting up a phone in the corner and recording, and it's just you and your girl, compared to being on a set and you got like 8, 9 people that's on set that still have clothes on while you and your partner going at it. You know what I'm saying? And you got all the lights and everything shining down on you. It's hot. Time, you got to do what they tell you to do. So it's a huge difference. A lot of content creators have gotten the game and found that out that, you know, hey, this mainstream thing ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's not for everybody. But like I said, if you just have a passion for wanting to be doing sex and shit like that, create your own platforms and get on your grind, get on your grizzly. Because even us mainstreamers, myself, a lot of the legends that I talk to every day, you still gotta get on that grind independent yourself nowadays, because porn has changed so much. It's not the same porn it used to be, where you was getting booked. You know, like when I first came in the industry 4 years ago, we were all getting booked regularly. Prince Joshua was my agent, and I was doing like 3-4 scenes a week. So I didn't really have time to do collabs, and there wasn't really too many people doing collabs either, at least in the mainstream section. Not until like after COVID and things changed after that. That's something I'm probably gonna change. Tongue tie for me. That's something else I'll save for another episode as well too, because I don't want to go too deep on this first episode. I kind of want to stay on topic, but there's so many different topics that I want to talk about, and that's the reason why I've created this platform, so you guys can comment under here, ask me those questions. I can get back on here. I can answer those questions. I can answer them from my mouth, and you can see it right here. So I want to stay on topic, and the topic being how to get into the industry. So I don't want to get too far off topic, catching myself, you know what I'm saying, so I can get back on. But you definitely have to do two of those top things. Like I said, number one, emailing the agencies. The agencies get you booked. It's very hard for you to try to get bookings if you're brand new and you don't have an agent. Okay, that's gonna be a little hard for you, but it can happen, but it's gonna be hard for you. So that's number one, getting those agencies. Number two, starting to build your own brand. Get on there, make your own profiles on different links and different pages, different hubs, different vids, different oat fans and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Build those up, work hard, grind, and see where it goes. But seriously, do not try to jump in this and think you're just gonna go and take off. You know, just because you feel like you're sexy, or somebody told you had a big D, or somebody told you had some good P. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different levels to this shit. It's a lot more. There's a lot more people out there bigger than you. If you're a male, there's a lot more people out there wetter than you if you're a female. So understand that even though you look at porn the way it is, it's still competitive too, just like a sport, because we have to be, because everybody wants a check. So you're going to be competitive when you show up on set, and you're going to try to kill it. You better kill it. Different things of that nature. So, back to where I was at. Other different ways to get into this industry. Know somebody. It's another one. If you know somebody, which is with anything, any job, any industry. If you know somebody that knows somebody that can help you out, that's another way in, another way to slide into the industry. That actually is probably easier than the first two that I said, is if you know somebody. Because if you know someone and that person can vouch for you and knows that you can be a G, especially if that person's vouching for you has a name and people trust their name and what they say. Like when I came in under Prince Joshua. So when Prince vouched for me and told the whole world, hey, this is my new guy, he's gonna be the shit. Everybody, of course, went with his word because, you know, Prince Joshua is Prince Joshua. He's a legend. He's been in the game over 20 years, so his word is gold. So if you get a person to like that level that steps up for you and speaks up highly for you, that's probably the easiest way to get in. Now that I think about it, I don't know how the fuck I didn't have that as number one, because that's how I came in the industry. And for those that don't know my story or how I came into the industry, basically, now that I'm about to end this video, I'll give y'all a couple tips. I came in the industry under Prince Joshua. I moved to Las Vegas I was living in North Carolina at the time. Moved to Las Vegas to continue my fitness career. And one day I'm in the gym, and lo and behold, this legendary Hall of Fame P-star walks in the gym, and we hit it off. You know what I'm saying? We found out we were neighbors. And we just hit it off as neighbors. I didn't even let him know I knew who the fuck he was the first time. We chit-chat and all of that, you know. We just, like I said, hit it off as neighbors. And then from there, the conversation started. You know, I let him know I knew who he was. He was like, oh shit, that's what's up. But I also had to tell him, like, I used to do security for a lot of celebrities out here. So it wasn't like I was sitting there like, oh my God, you know, like starstruck and no shit. So, but like I said, we hit it off, and that's where it began. And we sort of talked about it. He told me what I could make. And I said, I'm down. And the rest is history. 4 years later, I'm still here. I'm still rocking with the bro. I'm still in Cali. And we still doing this porn thing, baby. And it's still hot than a motherfucker. So you know what? I'm going to have to end this episode right here. I'm going to have to let it go. It's your boy, Big Trey, the Detroit bad boy, no, AKA nobody's favorite, AKA Daddy Smoke a lot, even though I ain't smoking right now, but I promise you there'll be episodes I'll be smoking a lot in the motherfucker. But get my drink on today because it's hot. So for everybody out there in that YouTube world, you just watched my video. Thank you. Cheers to you. Enjoy your motherfucking day.